Hi, I'm Kim, and on my channel we talk about wellness redefined for the woman who is 40 plus. Y'all, I fell off. I have fallen off of my weight loss journey, and I know that I'm not alone. I think it started with one bad meal. Just one. You have that one bad meal, and then after that, you have a little snack, and it's not on plan. Then you have something else. Next thing you have spiraled. You are completely away from everything that you said that you're going to do. So in this video, guys, we are going to cover my personal reset plan and how you can also reset from your blunder of not following through with your weight loss goals. I believe that I fell off of my weight loss goal because sometimes it's stress and sometimes it's just holding all these roles. So if you guys don't know, I am an educator. So I teach by day, that is my career, but I'm also a mom, I'm also a wife, I'm also a doctoral student, I'm also a daughter to parents who are aging. So all of that culminates to me not planning, not doing what's expected of me as far as it goes on my weight. So that's one of the biggest things. It's a setback, guys. It happens. We're going to pick ourselves up. We're going to dust ourselves off, and we are going to keep it moving. Plan is for us to start with the non-negotiables. And the non-negotiables, of course, are water, protein, your sleep, your mindset. The mind is the biggest thing. If you do not get your mind together and get your mind wrapped around everything that you want to do as it pertains to weight loss, how you're going to track your food, what foods you're going to eat, you can forget about doing everything else. You have to get your mind together first. And what I've learned on this journey is that I really have to make sure that I am focusing on my goals, making sure they are before me so that I can go ahead and do well on my weight loss. Here's a quick high protein lunch. I tend to eat tuna because it's fast and it's something that I can make in a short amount of time. I use Miracle Whip, just 1 teaspoon. I use 1 teaspoon of mayonnaise. I use 1/4 of a onion. I do add in some mustard, and I don't measure that. A little bit of sugar, not much, just to cut the bitterness. And then I go ahead and I just mix it all together. And I usually count out my crackers. So if you use the crackers, the club crackers, you can have like 8 of those for like 130 calories. And so, yeah, that's my lunch. Real strange. I'm bending down because I didn't have time to put up my tripod, but I wanted to show you real quick some things that I put in my lunch to keep me on track. So I have an apple here. This is a Honeycrisp apple. I have apple sauce. I have the Ratio protein and vanilla. I like these because they're 25 grams of protein. So you have that. I thought I had some strawberries, but when I opened it, I had ate most of them, and 2 of them were about to be old. So I got these flapjacks, little pancake thingies. I'm about to eat this at work. I was about to eat it now, but I need to run. And then I always have to have me a soda, so I'm doing the 0 sugar orange. So these are just some ways that I stay on track. I do have some goldfish in my bag, and I brought a baggie so I can catch those out because I eat way too many of them. But that's one way that I stay on track. Also, real quick, still bending down. Sorry. I ain't gonna hold you, but go ahead and get you a food scale. This is the Renpho food scale. I got this food scale off of Amazon, and I really like it because it comes with the app, and I'm gonna show you guys the app next. But I want you guys to go ahead and get a food scale. That way you can measure your foods, exactly what you're eating, and you will not go over. So that's another way that you can stay on track. The number one thing that you have to do is you just got to get back up. You got to get back up. Guys, you can always pivot at any moment. You could pivot at the next meal. You could pivot at the next workout. You can walk instead of, parking close to the gym. That is the biggest thing that I had to tell myself, is that I can start over at any moment. All right, so here's the scale that we were talking about, the Renpho scale, and then it comes with this app. I'm not sure if you all can see that very well, but the app, what it does is it tracks your food. It says breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then it has your calorie count there. You can also go in and put your macros in. So that's what I did. I do the 30, 35, 35, where it's like a moderate carb. So you could definitely do that to keep yourself on track as far as weighing your food. It's very similar to the weight scale. So if you have a weight scale with a app They're very similar. You can tie the two together if you need to, in order to track everything for your weight loss. So we talked about mindset. So today we just want to talk about the protein focus, making sure that you're getting over 100 grams of protein. Protein is what's going to keep you full. So if you are not eating enough protein, then you may see that you're hungry and you may get hangry. So make sure you're getting your protein in. So that could be a protein shake, it could be eggs, it could be turkey, it could be Greek yogurt, whatever you want to do. For your workout, you want to make sure that you do like 30-minute strength training at least 2 to 3 days a week, as well as some cardio focus. And I would say do roughly anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. It could be walking on a treadmill, it could be cycling, whatever type of cardio that you like. Make sure that you're getting some type of active recovery in each week. That could be a long walk, some type of yoga, or just maybe even a rest day. You also want to focus on treating yourself and make it a non-food treat. So let's do something like getting your nails done or getting you a new water bottle, something like that. And lastly, you want to review your wins and you want to plan your week ahead. So make sure that you celebrate yourself. You did a great job. You walked longer. You hit a PR. Make sure you plan your week ahead. How many workouts will you do? What are you going to eat? Keep those things forefront so that you can have a successful weight loss. It took me a while to get this video out because I have been doing some rebranding, focusing on making my channel better for you all, focusing on the woman who is 40 plus as myself, because I do not see a lot of 40 plus creators. And so that is something that I am very passionate about. So if that's something that you're passionate about, go ahead and click the link below. Like, share, and subscribe, guys. This means the world to me. And I'll see you next week. Bye.